My face no longer hurts. This is progress. How the fuck do you do the prize pass? Am I stupid? Does it just roll over? Oh, so it's not like a... I'm saying, is it like another... You have to buy it again? Oh, excellent. Okay. I'll pass. Why the fuck do I have 22 chests? Oh. Also, do I have to buy Mac? Maybe I was hasty in saying I was going to play him. But I haven't even looked at that balance patch yet. Honestly, that might be the content more than... Let's see. Where did this shit even come from? That was the previous pass? Yeah, but I didn't... I didn't unlock it. Why did I drag it instead of... I guess we had to do 2. This is technically 1 more rule than anatomy, I guess. Gotcha. Well, that's convenient. Almost all... Well, F-35s. How come the 10x button is... I was just doing that. Just kidding. Six 35s. Candidate is bugged. Why do I get the feeling this is not going to be in a enjoyable way? Well, I have 1785. It literally does nothing? Okay, that's acceptable. That's just don't buy cannon, which I was already doing anyway. I prepared for the batch. 1800? Fucking 1780? Are you kidding me? Christ. Ranked is free. Should I look at the patch first, probably? Patch notes. That is extremely good. Whatever. I'm not going for professional. Hero Mac. All of the heroes have also had their cost adjusted to 3,000? Oh. Oh. Fair enough. It's no longer be toggled off. Wait. So unironically, just simply not getting it is the play. Whatever, man. Listen. I do think that last patch was a weird first patch to play on, but I also got radicalized that at some point I feel like if you try to min-max the fun out of the game, it's not really worth playing. That I kind of became an expansion auto-joyer. You also force acquire it? That seems healthy. That seems ideal. Okay. B1 and B2 now spawns later. I guess this is just trying to give you outs for your late bronze items so that you're not spending like a full upgrade on a bronze. No longer spawns on day 1, hour or 2. That seems possibly like a good thing. Just try to if you don't have items and you see B1 and B2, you're usually annoyed, right? This is great insights from somebody who was bronze 5. Options are now ordered consistently. Well, that's just lowering the skill cap. Hospital and medicine cabinet can now drop region. I assume it's because Mac desperately needs it. Juggle ruins, plunder for treasure option no longer drops loot items. So it's always a silver item? I don't remember if there was like XG tied to it. He does not seem to need it. Lost crate open option is now a medium item instead of a silver tier upgrade hammer. So this is a direct nerf against duping strats, I assume? Interesting. But also, the fact that it's a medium item specifically... Interesting. Yeah, fair enough. Strange mushroom trade option no longer gives loot items. So does that mean it's just normal items, or... Monster updates, Blood Reef Captain has positioned his items better. Trade in his succulents for a flora spike. I assume that's like trying to get Pig to chill a bit. Nitrogen Hammer is now gold tier. Downshifted tier on a few of its items. Lich, I don't think I mattered nearly as much as, or I minded nearly as much as Death Knight. Death Knight was like the fucking terror. Gaze the Skill Ravenous. First time you fall below half health each fight, destroy an item for the fight. That's solid. There's no size limit either. That seems like pretty fucking good. I mean, insofar as Bizarre being a game where people seem to try to kill you from 100 to 0, maybe this doesn't make sense sometimes. And you would just be dead anyway by the time that it procs, but... Big Million. I don't fucking know this dude. Pig buff? Shit game. Big buff, shit game. Big buff, shit game. Caltrops no longer has the toys hype. I assume that's the nerf. Big nerf god tier game. Big buff shit game. Big buff shit game. Can now be enchanted with deadly. Well, that's just the inherent trait of Ice Cream. Matchbox Pulse on CD, that's fucking nothing. You will die, what, 3 seconds more slowly? You will die at second 8 instead of second 5? Yo-yo buff? Wasn't Yo-Yo already... kinda... It was not great, but it could be used as an engine for some things, couldn't it? Cannonade has been deleted from the game. Catfish, when this gains haste, this gains 3, 6, 9, 12, up from 1, 2, 3, 4. That's pretty fucking huge. Catfish I wasn't like deeply in love with, but Aquatic was like a pretty enjoyable build, especially if you were just forcing that shit. Diving helmet redesign, shield 25 when you use aquatic item. This gains shield for the fight. Adjacent items are aquatic. Electric eels. Also on cooldown, damage doubled. Electric eels were just, for a large item, like, electric eels were just like a bizarre version of Caltrops that it felt like. I tried running them once, and it was like catastrophic to my build to be running them. I still don't know if this necessarily makes them make sense, but it at least looks more convincing. Issuing rod cooldown 5 seconds from 9. Okay. That seems way more respectable. That's like almost a real item now. It doesn't entirely pass the smell test, but eh. G double everything, double damage, double scaling feels a little bit better, right? That hits some of the deep sea aquatic shit. Katana, I assumed that the katana was just like a weird casualty from the global cooldown increase nerf. Yeah, this doesn't surprise me. Lockbox value scaling, not too. Lockbox was just like it was like an econ item. I don't remember the entire line. It was like a pig-ish Vanessa item. Narwhal, 4-second CD from 5, damage boosts. Narwhal was so tragic. I still don't understand like why it would make sense. I know there's like friend aquatic shit going on in the new stuff, but it's so fucking dubious why you would care about it. Pop Snappers game the toy type. Pop Snappers, every time that I see them, they always look better than I would expect them to look. Primordial Depth Charge has now been renamed Elemental Depth Charge. What, so that there's no double primordial? I ran that item exactly once and ran into there are two things named Primordial issue. I assume this is for that reason. Ramrod, Deadly. Oh, because Deadly was doubling 25 instead of giving you plus 75, I guess? Or plus 15? Was kind of a feels bad. Repeater. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't even realize the repeater didn't scale. Rifle. Even with this, rifle still doesn't entirely make sense to me. I like if rifle had like a musket passive or something, and even then, that's such a low base damage. I don't know that makes sense either. I don't know. Sexton, it's just bug fix. Shark claws. So they shifted barely any damage over to making the scaling way better. It's still like a 5-second cooldown, right? Like on some level, it's way too slow for wide weapons. But if it was faster than that, that would be kind of an unreasonable ask. I don't know. Shark claws just seem like an item that aren't really intended to be good. Maybe an early game decent have, but it's still kind of just like a worse hatchet in some ways. It's a hatchet that can scale into long fights, I guess. But it's also medium sized rather than small. Shark Ray put it to 30. Scales better. I've had some fights with Shark Ray. Does okay. Like, I would say I have a non-zero amount of respect for him, but I don't know that he seems like the carrying type. Silence and Nilger has the tech type. Okay, I didn't run Weapon at all. It was just deeply uninteresting to me, but isn't this like a type nerf for like... I don't think it hits flagship, but it hits something, I want to say. Very deep insight. Torpedo buffs. I mean, minus 1 second up a torpedo hits in some spots. When I was fucking around with ammo torpedo, there were a few fights where that minus 1 second cooldown actually would kind of matter. Tropical item was kind of an okay looking item. Vanessa's amulet, not like this. This has double crit chance bonus. Obsidian Vanessa's amulet, when you crit, deal 10 damage. From your weapons have plus 10 damage. So that's a nerf. Was it poster got nerfed? Yeah, that's fair. Duly appointed federal marshal. Alpha Ray. I never really fucked with Ray builds. Alpha Ray getting nerfed? +1 cooldown for barely any damage increase seems like a nerf. When you use the core, another ray, your weapons gain slightly more. These damage increases do not seem worth a cooldown increase. Cooldown is so fucking important in this game. How does it make sense? This reads to me like a nerf. No. Freeze an item for... Is that just saying a half a second? I don't know how to read that. From freeze one small item, so they're just letting beta ray freeze any size. Charcoal. Charcoal seems very respectable to me. I've just never tried him. 1 cooldown. All the friends are just like, the fact that they're all operating in like 7 to 9 cooldowns here is just like, I don't know that this, it just seems too slow. I don't know. +1 base mark doesn't matter, but the scaling is kind of decent. Claw arm, I don't entirely remember. Is this clickable? No. Silver tier from gold. Yeah, I don't remember it. Clarence, I want to say, was like a friend crab that like scaled damage based on your shielding. Combat core got a buff. Yeah, combat core was pretty disappointing. Coolants? Now, I know that freezing for longer is kind of more impactful than freezing more items, but this does still read like a buff to me. Being able to shotgun 3 items of any size, rather than only a small. That sounds pretty good. DJ Robot down to 1 Dinobot. I somehow I barely saw DJ Robot and all the time that I spent playing. I only needed to see him once. For some reason, I ran into him a couple of times when I was playing Dooley, and I just didn't see the whole spawn nanobot thing, so I thought it's an okay medium item. I was not an Orin. Duct tape cooldown 6 when you use an item on the left of this shields blah 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 from adjacent items. What's a duct tape nerf? Fuel Rod, now named Defense Matrix, redesign. Starts at silver, haste adjacent items 1, 2, 3. Use an adjacent items shield 5, 10, 15. Fuel Rod was like the vehicle one, right? I never really did vehicle build that much. Hamlet got a fairly big buff. That seems fair. Hamlet was kind of fucking rough. Armadillo buff? Armadillo was already kind of like a top 3 dually strat, right? Not to say it was like good, but it was like, if you're trying to learn dually, Armadillo was kind of mentioned everywhere. Cooldown 9, poison 9, freeze 1 item, 3 seconds. When you use a friend, give this poison. So it's not getting any faster. You can use core to try to charge it. I don't know, it doesn't sound awful. Gamma ray pretty much doubled. Now a mirror of Omega ray. Still not sure I'm a believer. kinetic cannon made way better. Again, it makes it between the railgun and the kinetic cannon. I remember one of them looking pretty decent. Lens, charge another tech item 1-2 seconds from the core, gains damage for the fight. More compelling. Motherboard redesigned, cooldown 5, haste adjacent items when you use an adjacent tech item, charges 1 second. Or are they just ditching the whole like core, build this PC around the core dream? When you freeze, charges 1 second, and this gains damage for the fight. I see. The biggest question that I have is, I see builds like this where it's like, okay, you could end up on a freeze build, but it seems, unless you just happen into like an icy enchant. I mean, what? Like, best case scenario, you like pick up a nitrogen hammer, you're just like, boy, if I see any other freeze items, and that's just the dream. And then if you find like a freeze grenade or whatever it is, then maybe you're in business. It just seems like such a risky line because there aren't too many. Well, there are more freeze items down. Yeah, it makes them mob more dangerous for sure. The air conditioner. Arctic golds. We use a friend of the core, charge this. I don't really remember it. Oh, the railgun I bought too. I don't have to remember which is which. Remote control. I mean, stuff like the remote control seem kind of neat, but I still don't know. Like, remote control seems fun from like you time the core to fire off at like 5 seconds of the remote control refires at 6 seconds or whatever. But I don't know if the core is doing enough to make that like actually worthwhile. Also, if you put remote control to the left of the core, it procs and causes the core to fire. Would you then get a 1 cooldown bonus for, or is the 1 cooldown for the left wasted so that you just put it on the right? I don't know. It's kind of goofy. Uzi? This is like a fairly significant shift to what the Uzi is. I mean, early game, it is strictly better damage, assuming that we're keeping the same cooldown. Which the Uzi already kind of didn't seem like it needed buffs, but also cutting the maximum in half means that it's kind of a nerf to its usage of like the handed kills, I guess. It's like it's more self-sufficient, but less abusive, I guess. Interesting. It does mean that it now needs to think about ammo upgrades a bit, which is probably fair. I mean, the damage is almost triple for like a vanilla Uzi. That's not nothing. Weak point detector. This thing still strikes me as not really worth. Welding torch also kind of strikes me as not really worth. I mean, 2-second cooldown for 8 burn is not terrible, but requiring diamond for that, I don't know. Worse than Matchbox, worse than the lighter, whatever it was that Vanessa has. Plus it's conditional. Plus it's medium. Mac. I don't even know if I need to read this because I don't fucking know. So technically, I don't know if this constitutes a buff or a nerf. I assume it's a buff. This reads as a buff. Maybe it's annoying that you can get a bronze low roll, but that's just this old silver anyway. Isn't this you have a 75% chance to get what you had a 66% chance before? Like slightly better? I don't know. Burn items, charge Dragon Heart twice. I fucking knew that thing seemed off. It seemed really dubious. Okay, so they're kind of just boosting loot shit. Initial dose, final dose, fiery, immolating, toned down. Yeah, this suit's pretty huge. I mean, that shit was very fucking powerful. I minded poison a lot less than I minded burn, generally. I mean, poison could definitely be good early game, but... So what does it mean when it does this? Is this new? Like, it doesn't say from, so I guess it's just new. Alright, well... I guess I just have to play and try to get jumps. Alright, I'm just gonna say fuck it. Just do some shit. What, they gave enchanted item plus 6 gold? What are they implying? They're trying to make it competitive. Are you saying it wasn't already competitive? What are you implying? I mean, this seems like the realest thing. And we've got 14 gold. We're going fucking shopping. Distinctly less real than it was. Look at this presence. No other item could do this. It's the reason I usually just go Kyverdrin, but I don't remember. Immediate 60 crit. Wait, what? The shit? Did we not? Huh? Why does it say continue? Do I not get a loot? That's my trying recap. That's not a bad change. He's technically synergetic, but I don't know. I mean, I understand his role with non-primordial depth charge, but past that seems a bit optimistic. But this is like not even a buy in my eyes. I mean, what? It's pufferfish. I don't think depth charge is available yet. Puffer probably isn't either. What do you give now? It's him. Fishing line is something I always try to go for. Why is he only 200? Is he just lower health inherently? Why are his numbers so high? Well, I'm not really an illusory believer. This is a shockingly low number of friends on the board. God damn, that's not that good. I guess I'm just taking it because it's something, but well, that's just plus 20 damage. We'll never drop this item. Hi. That was not very rich. That's just like 3 spirit change extra. Well, technically less steps. What do you do? There is the crit action I crave. We're one weapon, or we're wide weapons, but just this is just the one really. Okay, this I don't mind the change, but it is tripping me up. There's reason not to put that on the seaweed. Well, that's just lost treasure with extra stats. Catfish upgrade seems kind of decent now, but I mean, seaweed is probably like the best. Or it could be Vanessa. Fuck. Boom. Even better. I don't know that there's anything else that I really. Also, Jesus, that's worth 4. This is the least friendly aquatic run I think I've had. $191 damage. Honestly, if they're gonna default to this screen, I would almost rather say they should just default to this screen. The fuck is this? 10 heal. Huge. Were you? Grief of your event pool. What if I just gave him a katana? That could be anything. No reason to saw right now. Life Preserver maybe would have been worth considering. Still a little bit skeptical of this item, but fuck it, I guess. That's what I needed to do. I knew I was looking for some sort of adjacency, but not what I had in mind. Get a friend hits for us. Help and shield technically hits for us as well, but we don't have much money. And it's you. I mean, he doesn't look terrible now. Upgrade bronze for seaweed or bronze skills. Neighbor Granger. Or a fishing rod if I had it. So if this is an upgrade hammer, it's just a medium item now. I mean, this seems still pretty respectable. +4. I feel here for the last time. This feels vaguely real. I'm committed. I mean, Mimicry is not really a real item, but it's still health. There were little aquas. I know. I don't know. Over Vanessa? Chump Bucket, I agree, but like this versus this, I see. This is like barely a real dude. Hang on one sec. Fill the board with aquas? Well, normally, but they just don't want to appear. She was better than Vanessa? Wait, really? Oh, for the seaweed and shit? Yeah, makes sense. Tragically, he did not fight a matchbox. Distant items to the left of this gain 1 value? Wait, why is this in the middle? Huh? I mean, I'm not a merchant. This can hit. We have 10. Some econ to be sold. Listen, man, I have trouble saying no. I'm a crit chance gremlin. Fuck. How far do you upgrade fishing rod, by the way? Do you ever actually take it to diamond? I've taken it to gold. Yeah, it seems worthwhile, but once it cost 16, I was like, I'm not sure how far this bid goes. Or it's supposed to go. This seems kind of worthless. Or second cooldown was really not that bad. Also, that's a 7. Alright. I don't know, this seems decently respectable. I don't hate this. This maybe shouldn't belong. Then it'd be like, what? This. Chum and Ray. Chum over Narwhal. It's just so slow. This is just immediate 30 versus 4 every 5. The balls are ass. I mean, I agree, but that number is 40. Isn't Hellbilly actually like kind of dangerous? I want to say I've lost him. I don't know if he's dangerous to me, but Bazaar DB. Isn't he also just like ammo shit? Right-handed would not be bad. Another med kit. I don't know. This doesn't seem awful. Diamond scrap. Plus 24 damage. I mean, it's 61 poison. The boy is doing alright. This new fishing rod feels actually pretty decent. I don't know. That feels a lot better than the last patch. All according to plan. Uh, if we end up on a pearl, this is like way the fuck better for the pearl. That hits diving weights, but I'm not too married to diving weights. Also, it's like not that good for diving weights. I don't know if there's money though is the problem. Okay, we'd have money, I guess. Fuck. Yeah, it's depth charge. I planning to go depth charge though. I skipped a lot of yet. We can't do fishing rod, but seaweed probably. How does catfish scale now? Is Bazaar DB updated? I remember it seeming pretty good. Yeah, Jesus fuck, it's literally plus 3 poison per haste. Catfish is like a real item now. Hmm. Let's give it to the done seal. I'm probably supposed to do this. Another patch, another mass burn almost immediately build. When you use a potion, burn 8. Reload your potions. He just has a 100% crit chance? Is bottle lightning just musket potion? You visit a merchant, transform the small item to the left of this into a random potion. I mean, it seems decently neat. If not, perchance a bit strong. I always wanted a second piranha. So it rarity matches, right? I don't care about weapon. I guess an item is just an item. Blowgun seems like such a potentially cool item, if not for the number 9 next to it. New diving helmet. It doesn't seem all that crazy. You're here. Helmet's hot. Is it? It still seems like a fair amount of its power budget is going into the making items aquatic thing. Whether or not that actually, like, feels like you'd be in on it if you're not running aquatic. I mean, we have a loose array, but I don't know. This really seems relevant. Like, even if we had a loose array in Clamora, this item still feels a bit too slow. The dream continues. Look at this boy. He's gaming. But probably not. As you pronounce your items at 1 gold, I assume I'm supposed to still go docks, but it's 1, it's 2. It's kind of it, I guess. Yeah. But we're not leveling up before next fight. Is growing up realizing that you should always just take the guaranteed 1 XP instead of fishing for the fight. Does this dude just beat my ass? I trust in the shield. I mean, this man's learning how to count. This man is learning math. This is just like an actual item now. I mean, he's not doing too bad either, in fairness. The 4 cooldown hits a bit different. Catfish is almost like not okay. Catfish, they might have juiced it a little bit too hard, maybe. Perhaps. Perchance. For each adjacent food. So when are we getting food tags for all the aquatic shit? Upgrade silver lower rod. Day's about to end too. Probably. What are you? And like unironically, for how solid he feels right now, he's like causing dive weights to feel better. Genuinely. Okay, what the fuck are you still here though? I guess it's not like hurting anything. I'm not entirely sure it's helping either. Rest of all aquas, yeah, but like heal for 20 with possible crit chance every 7 seconds is like vaguely more than 4 crit chance every 5. Oh no. I'm waiting for the other motherfuckers to show up, but they just don't exist. It's just me and this inanimate object. I want the fuck. You have 42 econ, 2100 health. Some weapons of a wide variety. See, we'd almost fired off. How are they so fucking big? Arms dealer? $800 health delta for buying 20 weapons, I guess? I mean, in fairness to what I said before, plus 30 damage every 5 seconds is not bad. Welcome. Also, when the fuck did I get to 50 gold? Why? When you use another non-weapon item, charge this 1 second. I mean, this is kind of just a shitty pearl, but that's actually not all that bad. I don't know. We do enjoy that this is specifically hasting rather than charging. Well, I've already proven I'm invincible. Not even close. Oh. Aquatic burn seems distinctly less real than aquatic poison. Is this just plus 50 gold and nothing else? Or is this a hard pivot moment? 2 seashell plus infernal greatsword. Of course, naturally. It's a very visible hard pivot, but we're starting from nothing with like very few anchors to work with. Econ. Never have gold. We don't need to sell it. I mean, are we fishing for just like left-handed, right-handed? Bloodhound. I get the feeling that this isn't as good as it sounds, but I kind of fucking like it a lot. And this sounds way worse. The best skill Vanessa has. Going fishing for a pearl actually doesn't sound too awful here, but we don't. Pearl doesn't like blow us away. Wait, how the fuck does Mandala work with the fire sword? Find out. Is there a way to see on Bizarre DB all red weapons? They crilled through? That's what I'm thinking. Items. Sort by base tier? I feel like it did not actually sort by base tier. Oh, here we go. It's going by bronze. Dragonheart, Eye of the Colossus, Necronomicon, Octopus, Eclipse, Teddy. Teddy actually kind of like nuts for us. I mean, it's just for content, right? Scythe is kind of just a worse powder keg, huh? We're passing up on Diamond Seashell. Christ. Okay. I was hoping it was going to be a drag it to them type beat. But why? Why wouldn't it let me? That's unfortunate. We are approaching the point where we do need to start, like, putting together a fucked up thing. I think this might... Or we one battle off. We get 2 more losses. I'm more saying we need shit to show up to create fucked up opportunities. Cinders vaguely hits the sword. A second gold seashell. We kind of have... Oh, it has to be aquatic for fishing rod, so... We try it again. None of these items diving helps to make it aqua, then shipwreck to multicast. Damn. Mandala on that, or we're just supposed to take the fucking cinders. It's gonna... The problem is this is almost real if we get to a point where this is real. They're doing very similar things. com, I assume is safe to delete. Just brown. It's here, but I don't know that we really have the support staff for it. We have a Yeti, yeah, but we don't have a way to reach 12 seconds comfortably. Do dogs stop showing up after a certain point? Nope. So what does this actually look like? I assume Illusory is out. I want these two to go on the depth charge. We're not on this now, but I don't know that I really. Well, lighthouse, but plus the sword is just fucking insane board space. Then 6 out of 10 slots. Kind of not do all that much. So this casts 5 times. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hit items. I like how he's at 81 poison despite not having fishing rod anymore. This dude with water wheel is going to be not okay. Genuinely. I feel tempted to go for loot. Now you show up. I don't know. Does this even matter at this point? I mean, buy for 4 sells for 2, so it breaks even with ambergris, I guess. But that's still -2 that I won't get until later. It breaks even, but it's still... I don't see a point in if I'm not stacking anything else. So I'm looking at angle for water wheel and puffer. If they show up, like, that... With how this dude is performing, that has to be something, right? There's no fucking way that's not something. Copium. Whatever, Blood Art. Blood Art is just tag along Copium for Infernal. What, we get a Diamond Maidenhead posted on the left side? What are the coasts with them both? They both do DOT equal to damage. So if you get any asymmetrical boosts, they both benefit equally. They're both on the same game plan line. I don't think it's that copy. Is it likely to find it? No, but if it's not killing me to hang on to it, I don't see why not. I'm getting very mixed signals. Burn forward at the start of the match is not that good, actually. You're just gonna... That'll take itself out almost immediately. This reloading Primordial, but it has to be to the left. Which means that we would lose the fishing rod acceleration. I don't know, it's synergetic, but I think we care more about getting the charge than we do about keeping it reloading. If we had a better engine to get it going, then maybe I would care. I think we just reroll. No. I still don't really like vehicles like this. I know I've seen people give them a lot of respect. I know that this is basically that. But the key difference is that this says 195 and not 24. And it's not a medium item. Yeah, it's a one weapon build, but it's just like it doesn't seem very good at it. Statistically, so far, I'm getting my ass beat. Is the assumption. My health is higher, it's playable. That was unbelievably close. I mean, Seaweed's not doing insane numbers for being a bronze Seaweed, but it did give me a amount of health that decided the match. This person has quite the stuff going on. My Seaweed is too shit to think it's worth enchanting here. I'm almost tempted to give it to Catfish because the dude's cooking. I assume Depth Charge is just like the obvious, you're building around it, so you might as well. Vanessa. It would be nice. Fishing rod. What, so fishing rod just shares this enchantment? Is that actually worth? There's no guarantee that we're married to fishing rod. I don't know, man. Oh, to the things it makes. Wait, is that? Is that bait? That sounds feast or famine. It would just give you more econ, but I don't think we're hurting for econ at this point. We're representing like over 100 golds, 120 actually. This is actually like the most econ I had. Radiant. Just shut the fuck up. The fuck is happening at this point? I don't even know. Poison? What does dive weights do? Poison 3? Wait, but it's multi. Catfish? I was wondering. Is it just double? Yeah, it's double poison. Is catfish better than dive weights though? The catfish has better chances of popping off more readily. Wait, it doubles the claws? Not just so it doubles the well, I guess it's the same thing either. There's literally no difference to what I was trying to figure out. Is this hmm. Why just selling this at some point to get some inventory space back? I don't know. It would be cool to run it. Wait, shouldn't he be fiery? Can he not be fiery? Bug with new rod? Maybe? That'd be unfortunate. Oh. I might capitalizing everything. Wait, why did it say continue and report separately? Okay. Outplayed. Curio's probably correct here. Mandala seems like if you're just trying to salvage a build and you go rolling for something, still sad that you can't just re-roll reds. Mandala on a gold Yeti crab, maybe? I mean, 5 damage for 2 gold is not bad rate wise, but I guess. That seems pretty convenient. This is still multicast times 7 or +2. I assume this is still better than toxic. I guess it would have been. No, yeah, I think I'm still correct. When do I give up on you? Double Yeti crab seems like a big commitment. I don't think it's in the cards. Will I abandon my amulet? She's fucking 30% crit chance. I probably would have lost the last fights if I wasn't critting sometimes. I won multiple fights where I was like barely still alive. I really need Seaweed to start scaling. That's making my game plan flow harder. Yeah, but Yeti doesn't make you flow harder to just one more. We need enablers. I guess? Yeah, but it literally contests a rod, so it'd have to be just by the toxic catfish, which seems way less. I don't know. Yeah, I guess. I did the rocket boots, right? I think. I know Joyful Jack has some poison shit, but alright, Kev. Just sell my fucking seaweed. Is it time? The hardest choices require the strongest wills. Like, literally, worst case, we could just fall back to the gold seashell. And it's probably actually still just higher effective health. E. Shield equal to 10 times this item's poison. We got so far together. Make sure she look at the crit chance. Eh. This doesn't sound awful. It's a bit slow, though. We're losing a lot of durability. I fucking hate Street Festival. Atomic Clock seems like a fun build around, but I don't know. So we have to lose this one to maximize our revive. Am I in danger? How did it take so fucking long and I still haven't found this motherfucker? Pirate ships was not even that good. Our crit is just so abysmal that doesn't sound worth it. Like this, it might just be vaguely better. Now it made it. Health optimally used. Oh, now you're here. I guess this is just a buy and wait and see. Gunner upgrade actually doesn't seem too bad here. I think there are higher rolls we could high roll, but why does Pharaoh seem familiar? Single weapon motherfucker, handed. Oh, he's the sniper rifle one shot dude. I don't think depth charge ever really went off. That very much did. He seems pleased with himself. You did respectably. So did you. They are doing more than the seaweed. Gee, thanks. If we take the ammo upgrade, we would genuinely just haste our entire board. There would be no RNG over who gets what. I think I'm taking it. I'm unironically pretty sure that if you ever want to run Primordial, you're better off going wide weapons and looking for heated shells than like running aquatic shit. I don't really need you now. Just gonna be honest on that. It's silver or lower, and my board is colored gold. That's fucked up. He is not. Ambergris is already stacked up, but gold ambergris. Gold ambergris wouldn't retroactively apply, right? It would just count towards future stacks. I think we're kind of past that point. I think we are too fair. I think we just desperately want to see a water wheel or some shit. Shield for 767. I mean, as far as the protection line goes, I got no complaints. What are we doing here? Also, I think I'm fucking up. If this is hasting this for 3 seconds, do we actually care about this hasting this? We can get rid of the fishing rod, right? I think I prefer the shielding version. Or we just put him on the other side of the pearl? Plus whomst. Yeah, I'm wondering about Puffer. He's so happy right now. Like, I get Yeti's great and all. W. But maybe he's just the boy. -1 Yeti and minus amulet. Plus buff. I don't remember seeing this item that often. Huh. Small and large, so possible water wheel. So this is already our water wheel equivalent, so that would be down. We would just need to cut 2 items to be able to fit it in. Vanessa, that puts us at 1 items plus Yeti. We can fit a water wheel, but then we need to figure out Puffer too. What's the logic for who gets upgraded? Is it left boost? It's honestly not even that good of an upgrade, but it's okay. I mean, it's only plus, or it's only 4 cost, so why the fuck not? This dude is now stacking 24 per. Please, Jesus fuck, give me a water wheel. I imagine we're too slow. I imagine I need the XP. Caltrop suicide? But we have shielding. Harrow is like the opposite of what we want. Property Baron has literally nothing for us. Fine. Oh my Jesus fuck. I was not looking at his health bar. I was looking at the... They are not doing that much. He is doing a lot of things. Is this even worth taking? Yes, because it's diamond. What, so that it doesn't dilute the pool of future diamond shit? Yeah. I don't think that's really relevant to us for this one. That's cute. Is that just better than fiery jellyfish? It's a -1 aquatic, but it's still also... I know that's correct. Enchant a non-enchanted item for the fight. Charge your relics and enchant items 1 second. Relic is max shit, right? You would have taken that 12 gold every time? Well, you would have missed that. Fine. I'm so tempted to keep rolling, but I'm not that tempted. Raw upgrade? I mean, I assume it's supposed to just be primordial. Isn't primordial cooldown? Advances our goals. Oh, it's no longer primordial. Yeah, it's cool. Alright, fine. I'll behave. Give me icy dive weights. Would really wrap this all together. I have more health, get fucked. I'm dead. Well, I did literally nothing. This is just 60% off an SR, right? You want me to keep the amulet in? Well, I would have put the amulet in the crypt place. That's like a 6 and a 0. It's like almost a 1 slot shipwreck. Also, I totally should upgrade a Vanessa's amulet now, huh? Fucking kill me. Okay, it already happened. Enchanted item with haste effects. That's spicy. Pearl? Pearl or dive weights? What do you even do to dive weights, though? Like, what, extra a second to haste or something? Doubles duration? Eh. Or not permanent hasted? I don't think so. It's a 7-second cooldown for 3 seconds. Is there a world where this is actually just supposed to be haste on pufferfish and we bring him into the game? Or same could be said for Pearl. This is tough. Oh, technically I'm fucking up having dive whites on the outside. Or maybe I don't have much choice. The idiot crabs are... Man, how much are they actually contributing? Like, I know they are. We're at a crossroads. We're at a genuine fucking crossroads between the poison haste plan and this motherfucker just going crazy versus the death charge plus Yeti crab shit. This motherfucker's not doing that much. He can probably go. Something better to be found at a later date. Fuck you. Just to make this even harder, Water Wheel will now show up. Nope. Is this dude just murdering me? I think he just kills me. What is he offering? The first 3 to 6 times I shield each fight, freeze one item. That would be fucking lovely to pick up, actually. Which doesn't mean that it's gonna be any easier to kill. Whatever. In for a penny. I have more health. Not even close. I was dead in 1 second. It's that simple. Mandala is just everywhere, huh? Hello? Well, this makes the turbo kind of dog shit. Also, what does it say 2 to 3? Should it be 3 to 4? Because we're at... what? I don't understand. Oh, it's 8. Just kidding. Fucking... At least it got out fast. I don't mind it happening if it just throws me out immediately. I can work with that. This is kind of just Yeti for depth charge. This is the best we can do, though. I don't know the pool, but I imagine that we could do better. I mean, that doesn't exactly hurt. I know we have more regen sources, but am I crazy thinking that this wouldn't actually hurt us here? Just a bit of sustain. We already have so much haste. We literally have perma haste. Wait. This would just ramp depth charge to 100% crit chance immediately. But I think we still care about Vanessa giving toxic catfish crit chance. I don't know. This doesn't sound shabby. It's not the most sustained, but it might buy a little bit of time, which is all we really care about. Alright. Fuck. It's only shipping. Yeah, but what the fuck does that mean? Am I getting rid of death charge? This like radically changes everything, does it not? Shipwreck, puffer, toxic catfish. Now I do kind of wish that I had turbo pearl. Alright, what the fuck? Although we're not really hasting toxic catfish that much with this, are we? um, Is this premature? I don't know if this is actually better. It is faster, but I don't know if it actually is strong enough to close out. Like, it's definitely the right direction. I don't know if the transition makes sense yet. Not that this is like insane, but it at least gets the toxic catfish up to like the lethal killing numbers. We need like a little bit more support on these two, I feel like. I don't know. Also, did I fuck up this order? It was something like this. It's firing every second. The problem is that's not actually that much. Even if it crits every single time, that's 20 per second where we were hitting for like hundreds. That's why I'm concerned. It's definitely the thing I want to move towards, but I don't know if the bones are all here yet. Is this just we buy this for the fuck of it? If we buy it, we'll still need to clear up one space. It's not 20 per, it's 40. That still feels kind of slow. It's simultaneously more proactive, but doing less. Am I underrating it? One oppose is probably necessary, I guess. The fact that it's only one now. Gulp. That is more correct. All right. Well, this is a shit show. Thank fuck I repositioned the pearl to the right. Catfish is not doing as much. Not too surprising without a water wheel. Really just need to wait and boost him. Everywhere I go, I see face. What are we looking for when we go here? Pearl? Just like a loose upgrade? Is regenerative tincture? I mean, okay. It all comes full circle. Can I just like keep the ambergris and just like sell out depth charge? 16, 20, 24. That puts me 10 off. How married am I to? I don't know. I'll compromise. Well, I feel more durable. It's pretty neat. Easiest climber of my life. I don't remember this, but I want the XP. Yeah, he's got the shield shit. Fucking get over here. Oh yeah, it's the Eclipse Mine. I would prefer the skill. I guess I'm not powerful enough. Never punished. We can get what, up to 4 XP that we could get an extra level if we gamble. We could get Vanessa Amulet, Earl. This might not even be that bad to grab. Like good at gambling? I do think so. We're playing on the streamer client. Fuck, I'm blind. Yeah. Oh, I got 3 instead of 4. I thought I had it. Fuck. Mac. Go fuck. Why do I feel like my face is just about to get caved in? Oh well. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. Where did it cast many times from? So this is multicast AoE haste, but it's not charge. Charge adjacent items 2 seconds. Charge all other items instead. Yeah, it fired all 3 times, so AoE 6 seconds to charge. Would certainly explain some of it. This is like not doing that much. Like it's not awful, but I feel like it fell off at the point of this fight. Yeah, pretty much. I didn't even see. So this gives adjacent potions multicasts. So this fired off 4 times effectively. Multicast 2, freeze 1 item for 4 seconds. I see. I don't know. Maybe we could have been like a little bit stronger if we'd put turbo on Pearl or Pufferfish instead of the diving weights. But realistically, I don't think we were winning this. Maybe with Clam Room. This says it fired off 8 times, but it did nothing but hastes. I assume like this went off or something. Weird. I won't. Alright. I think I'm calling it for the day. Yeah, thanks for hanging out. I don't know, we'll see. Hopefully this patch is... I mean, Mac does seem kind of fucking crazy, but hopefully something will be done about that. I assume. Or that is what the new character to be busted for a while, so that people are excited for it. Either way. Later.